Panasonic has finally awakened from the long slumber that drove so many creators insane, and what's unfolding right now in the camera world feels like a massive and aggressive comeback strategy designed to reshape their reputation completely. Especially when it comes to autofocus, a topic that has historically launched Panasonic cameras straight into meme territory because as stunning as their video quality, color science, and build craftsmanship were, the autofocus tended to behave like it was permanently half asleep, forcing creators to babysit their subjects so the camera didn't lose focus mid-shot. But 2025 and especially 2026 are shaping up to be the turning point where Panasonic isn't tiptoeing around the issue anymore. They're ripping up the old playbook and unleashing a refreshed fleet of cameras that cater to everyone from fast-paced street photographers seeking rapid-fire precision to cinematic filmmakers capturing slow-motion perfection to vloggers who just want to trust their autofocus and look good while recording themselves walking in public. We're talking about a power trio, the anticipated Lumix LX103, the ambitious S9 Mark II, and the upgraded G100 Mark II, each one strategically designed to fix the very problems that creators have yelled about for years. Most importantly, the long-overdue embrace of phase-detect autofocus, the holy grail upgrade that positions Panasonic to finally go head-to-head with Sony, Canon, and Fujifilm in the hybrid creator market. The LX100 series has had a bizarre history where the original model and the LX102 went from being affordable enthusiast compact cameras to becoming almost unobtainable favorites of street shooters, selling for higher used prices today than they cost brand new, which is wild and clearly shows demand is exploding for a compact camera with strong daily carry appeal. Insiders claim Panasonic executives publicly confirmed at CP Plus that they are actively developing a new compact fixed-lens model, almost certainly pointing to the LX103, and this isn't going to be a minor refresh. It's rumored to inherit the 25.21-megapixel micro Four Thirds sensor from the G9 II, which brings not only better dynamic range and detail but most importantly 779-point phase detect AF that completely changes the camera's usability for moving subjects like kids, pets, and fast street action. Meaning Panasonic could finally deliver a true rival to the Fujifilm X100 line, which is currently dominating resale markets with prices that defy logic. Other exciting whispers include a newly designed tilting touchscreen, improved electronic viewfinder resolution, better battery efficiency, possible weather sealing that makes street and travel shooters feel confident outdoors, and 4K 60p video for creators who like cinematic slow motion, priced around $1,199, making it a much more attainable alternative to the absurdly priced X100 models, while still targeting that stylish retro-inspired everyday shooter audience who wants portability with professional imaging flexibility. Rumors suggest release timing shifting into 2026, but the anticipation is only growing because this could be Panasonic's biggest comeback moment since the GH5 era. Now stepping into the mirrorless full-frame battleground, the Lumix S9 is already a love-hate camera. On paper it looks gorgeous with a slim retro aesthetic, an excellent full-frame sensor, LUT support directly from camera to phone through Lumix Lab, OpenGate 6K recording for vertical content creators, and vibrant cinematic color straight from the camera. But the missing mechanical shutter introduced banding issues under artificial or flickering lighting conditions. It overheats faster than it should because of no internal cooling, and the recording limits turn it into a frustrating tool for vloggers and long-form content creators who need reliability in every environment. The message from the creator community was loud: this camera deserves a Mark II and Panasonic must fix the obvious limitations. And according to multiple industry trackers, that's exactly what's happening. The S9 Mark II is expected to gain a mechanical shutter to eliminate banding headaches, improved cooling and thermal management to stop overheating during long shoots, longer or even unlimited recording times for 4K and 6K video, refined PDAF performance for better subject tracking, and continued evolution of the LUT integration that makes the S9 lineup unique, likely coming in around $1,699. And sitting directly against Sony's ZV full-frame lineup, making it an aggressive entry for YouTubers, filmmakers, online influencers, TikTok and Instagram Reels creators, and mobile filmmakers transitioning into real cameras. And then comes Panasonic's most approachable and budget-friendly option, the G100 Mark II, designed for beginners, students, travel vloggers, and everyday shooters wanting a compact mirrorless camera that doesn't break the bank, Which is important because the original G100 had charm but suffered from major limitations, including no IBIS and the notorious older contrast detect AF system that kept pulsing and breathing in focus like it was confused about what the lens was pointed at. So despite having decent video, it struggled with the most essential job, keeping a vlogger's face in focus while walking or talking. But now the next version is rumored to inherit the same G9 II sensor that we've already mentioned, so again, Phase Detect AF becomes the star feature that completely transforms reliability, while upgrading to oversampled 4K 60p 10-bit recording so even budget creators can produce higher quality content. Pricing should land around $899 or possibly below. And if Panasonic somehow manages to fit any kind of in-body stabilization inside the tiny chassis, even a simplified IBIS system, it would make this camera an incredible entry-level powerhouse in the creator economy. The most exciting thing across all these models is the unified technology strategy. Panasonic taking their successful PDAF breakthrough from the G9 II and applying it to an entire lineup so every level of creator has a camera that performs like a modern tool without compromise. This is huge because for nearly a decade whenever someone praised Panasonic for exceptional internal codecs, unlimited recording, pro-grade video features, and natural pleasing color science, the immediate response was always, yeah, but the autofocus, and now that argument gets erased completely. So the real question becomes, should you wait or should you buy something that already exists? If you're considering an LX100 II today, don't pay these inflated used prices because the LX103 will almost certainly offer massive improvements that justify waiting. If you're looking into the S9, yes, price drops make it more attractive, and if you shoot mainly stills or controlled lighting in short clips, it can still be a good buy. But if you're the type to film long talking head videos, event coverage, or travel vlogs under mixed lighting, waiting for the Mark II is the smarter move. And as for the G100, the better autofocus alone makes waiting the obvious decision unless you're getting an unbelievable deal. Most credible launch targets indicate 2026 as the year Panasonic storms the market with this refreshed lineup, potentially starting with the LX103. And creators everywhere are hoping they don't delay because this could be Panasonic's most defining product wave since the legendary GH5, only this time they're not just delivering great video specs. They're fixing the single biggest frustration that defined their reputation. Phase Detect autofocus is finally here, across the board, for everyone, and Panasonic is signaling loud and clear that they want to be back at the top fighting for the crown again in the world of YouTube filmmaking, photography, cinematic content creation, documentary production, travel vlogging, and TikTok to YouTube Shorts crossover creators who demand better tools. So the only thing left to ask is, which one are you most hyped for? The premium yet portable LX103 with that stealthy street shooting charm, the S9 Mark II designed for serious hybrid creators wanting full-frame cinematic quality, or the budget-friendly G100 Mark II that could empower the next generation of rising YouTubers and influencers? Whatever you choose, Panasonic's new era is officially loading, and the global creator community is watching very closely.